Welcome to today's video. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you all of the best things to do in the holiday season in Tucson, Arizona. And if you watch this video all the way through, I'm going to share with you a secret from a local's perspective, a wintry wonderland getaway that really only locals know about that you're definitely not going to want to miss. So stay tuned for that. Let's jump in. Hey, I'm Rich, and if this is your first time to the channel and you want to know all there is to know about lifestyle, real estate, and new builds in Tucson and surrounding areas, then you've come to the right place. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to learn everything that you want to know. All right, now being a local to Tucson, having been born and raised here, my family, my dad's family has been in Tucson for 150 years, more than 150 years, a very, very long time. So because of that, it's the city that I know best and the city that I absolutely love the most. And a lot of the things that are on this list are things that I grew up doing when I was young. And the one at number one on the list is the Winterhaven Festival of Lights. Now, if you've heard of Winterhaven, Winterhaven is a neighborhood that's located in central Tucson, and it is incredible. They've got, in the winter time, they actually have Tucson Electric Power, which is the local power company, come out with big cranes. They've got huge mature trees, big grass lots, and they actually help string these massive trees with lights. And so this Winterhaven area is absolutely alive during the Christmas time. So it's pretty much a staple every year in Tucson. If you live in Tucson, you're gonna go through Winterhaven and walk through. So grab your hot cocoa, grab something warm to drink, bundle up, get the kids in a stroller, and plan on spending an hour to 2 hours walking through the neighborhood. And it is flooded with people. If the residents that live in Winterhaven have gotten used to it, but like it's thousands of people that are coming through the neighborhood every night during the peak season in December. And they'll do these hay bale tours through the neighborhood. They used to have actual like Clydesdale horses that would go through the neighborhood, which was really cool. When I was young, that's what I remember, is riding the hay rides with the horses pulling the hay rides through the neighborhood. They've swapped out the horses. I think the horses were probably a little too messy. Maybe they got spooked because of all the people, but they swapped the horses out for Jeeps. Now they've got Jeeps. So still a cool experience. If you've never done it before, or if you do it every year, it's something that is very, very cool. And if you've watched like National Lampoon's Christmas, I think that's the one I'm thinking of. If you're a movie buff, maybe correct me in the comments if that wasn't right, but it's like where he dresses up his whole house with like 10 million lights. That's kind of what Winterhaven is like. Some of the residents and some of the homes in Winterhaven go absolutely off the wall. It's super cool to see. So some of the people, there is an ordinance in Winterhaven around some sort of decoration. So most of the homes have some sort of decoration, but there is a wide spectrum. I would say overall, most of the homes are dressed up really, really nicely. It's exciting for the kids. It's just a really cool thing to do during the holiday season, to get some exercise, get out in the cold air, drink some hot cocoa or some coffee, and just enjoy some winter festivities. There's no snow on the ground, usually at least, but there are a lot of Christmas lights, a lot of Christmas spirit going around. They've got hot cocoa stands and snack stands and stuff set up, so it is a lot of fun. So next up is the Downtown Parade of Lights, and this is an annual parade that features illuminated lights and holiday music, and in 2024, it's scheduled for December 14th. And what it does is it comes from 17th Avenue down to Armory Park, right in the middle of downtown. So that's another really cool thing to watch and be involved with. Again, outdoors, so you can bundle up, and there's going to be a lot of other people there, a lot of other kids. Be very kid friendly as well. and you get to watch this lit up parade kind of come through the downtown area. And they'll have a lot of Christmas music, all the Christmas ornaments out. It's just a really cool thing that they do downtown. So definitely check that out. Next up is the zoo lights at Reed Park Zoo. If you're not familiar with Reed Park Zoo, it's right in central Tucson, near Broadway and what is that, Alvernon? Broadway and Alvernon. Big park. There's a zoo there. And in the wintertime, in the holiday season, they transform the zoo into a winter wonderland. They've got lights everywhere, live music, they've got animal themed sculptures, they've got festive activities, all sorts of light displays. So it's really kind of cool. If you've already been to the zoo, they've got a great area set up for you to kind of navigate through the animals, through the different enclosures. And now as you're walking through, you've got a lot of decorations. It's really kind of done up with a lot of lights and moving structures and just cool stuff to kind of bring in the holiday season. If you haven't been there to see that, I highly recommend it. All right, next up is one that I personally haven't done, but it was highly recommended, so I want to make sure that I add this to the list. It's the holiday nights at Tohono Chul Park. Tohono Chul Park, northwest side of town, beautiful garden. I've been there plenty of times for brunch. They have a great little restaurant there. I've walked through their gardens. I did some graduation photos there way back in the day. So I've spent a lot of time there, but I have not been to their holiday light display. Now they have live music. They've got thousands of lights set up through the garden area. So another cool outdoor activity for you to do as you take the family, or maybe just yourself, your loved one, maybe some solitude, just cruising around through a winter wonderland, enjoying the lights. Tohono Chul. Holiday nights at the Tohono Chul, and the whole garden is going to be illuminated. As I mentioned, they're going to have live music, and they do have holiday snacks and treats as well. Usually they're open Thursdays to Sundays, and they start on December 6th. So put that on the list. Maybe you can run that through Google and get the times, because those may change a little bit, but another one to put on the list for sure. Ooh, how about this next one? So the Nutcracker performance. If you're a diehard Christmas fan, then you can't go through Christmas without the Nutcracker performance. This is a classic holiday ballet that is performed by a local dance company, Ballet Tucson and the Tucson Symphony Orchestra. I've actually been to it with my wife and my mother. So the three of us went last year, and it was incredible. Ballet isn't something that I frequent, but it's just something about the music and the performance and the colors and the lights. It's just kind of cool to bring in the Christmas holiday season. And if you enjoy that type of stuff, then this is definitely something that you're going to want to check out. Again, even from a person who's not a huge ballet person, it was a lot of fun to watch. I would go again, and we may consider it this year. So for everyone that lives on the northwest side of town near Oro Valley, this next one will be a cool one to check out. The Oro Valley Holiday Festival and Arts and Tree Lighting Celebration. It's a 2-day event. It's got live performances that go on, artisan vendors, and lighting of a 35-foot Christmas tree. So if you got little ones and you want to kind of show them the biggest tree they've probably ever seen, then that is probably a good spot to go. 35 feet, that's a pretty big one, going to be lit up with a whole lot of excited people surrounding it. And the Oro Valley Holiday Festival of Arts, definitely check that out. I have not been to this one either. I've been to where they locate, or where this is located, and so it's a fairly big area that they do this, lots of space, so I would imagine that it probably draws quite the crowd. Anyone located in the Catalina foothills area will appreciate this next one. So this is the Enchanted Snowfall at La Encantada. La Encantada is an outdoor mall in the Catalina foothills area near Sunrise and Campbell. And they do this experience, this snowfall in the desert at La Encantada, which is an outdoor shopping mall. And they've got live entertainment. Live entertainment seems to be a pretty big thing, huh? Carolers, Christmas music, just Santa out there playing guitar. I'm not exactly sure what you're going to find, but I'm sure it's going to be kind of exciting. And so they've got live entertainment. They've got complimentary hot chocolate. And it looks like this event's going Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And it does start late November and goes right up to Christmas. So that one's got a pretty long stretch that they do. We'll have some, majority of it's going to be outdoor. Could weave in some Christmas shopping since it's at La Estancia, La Encantada. So you could kill two birds with one stone there, get some shopping, get some holiday shopping in, as well as get the snowfall experience at La Encantada. I'm excited about that one. That one's kind of cool. We go to La Encantada and shop, not super frequent, but I would say a couple times a year we're over there. So maybe we'll put it on our calendar to get over there this year and check that out. Comment below which of these are your favorite. Maybe you've been to some of them. Maybe you're excited to go to check out a couple of these that you haven't been to. And if there's one that I missed that you're like, man, you have to check out this one, leave that comment, because I love Christmas. Me and my family decorate the house. We go all out in Christmas time. So every year it seems like we're putting up more decorations, and I don't know what it's going to look like another 5 years from now, but our house is already like just Christmas exploded inside. So anyway, if you got something cool that that Tucson's doing, that you've experienced that isn't on this list, add it in the comments so that I can check it out, and other people that are watching this video can check it out as well. Last but not least, I'll share with you that secret getaway, the wintertime holiday getaway. Before I do that, I just want to remind you, I've been a certified real estate appraiser and realtor for over 15 years. I'd love to put that experience to work for you. So if you find that valuable, if you have some questions, feel free to grab my contact information in the link below. You can use the link below to schedule a free Zoom consult. That's an easy way to get face-to-face so I can answer any questions you might have, or shoot me a text message. If you prefer phone call, you can do that as well. All right, so being a local that's from Tucson, I know that one of the most exciting things to do in Christmas time or holiday time is to go visit Mount Lemmon. Mount Lemmon is located pretty much right in the middle of the city. It's part of the Santa Catalina Mountains, and well, not in the middle of the city, but it is the closest mountain range to the city. Santa Catalina Mountains, it's about a 40 to 50 minute drive from Tucson to up the mountain. Really, it's just driving up the mountain. It only takes maybe 20 minutes to get to the base of the mountain, and then it takes another 30 to 40 minutes to get up to the top of the mountain. So there is a little town up top called Winterhaven. You got to go check out the cookie cabin. The cookie cabin is a staple up there. Fresh fudge, cookies, really hot chocolate, really anything that gets you excited in the wintertime. The sweet treats they've got up there, but it is very, very wooded up there. So they've got pine trees when you get to the top. They actually have a ski lift. You can actually go skiing and snowboarding and sledding and tubing. So it's just a lot of fun being from the desert, going up there less than an hour away in a mountain that's located right in Tucson, to be able to get snowball fights and build snowmen and go sledding. It's really fun for the family. It's fun for really any age. It's a great getaway in the Christmas time. And so I highly recommend it. That's the local secret. Go check out Mount Lemmon, and it does get pretty busy. So if you can manage to go on a weekday during December, probably ideal, because Saturday, Sunday, it gets pretty busy. But luckily, it's a big mountain, so you'll find plenty of spaces to enjoy. There you go. Now you've got your holiday itinerary updated. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, do me a huge favor and give it a thumbs up. That really helps me and the channel out. And as a reminder, I just wanted to leave you with this. A mistake that makes you humble is better than an achievement that makes you arrogant. And lastly, if you're planning on buying or selling a house in the next 12 months, let's get connected. You know where all my contact information is because I've mentioned it several times in this video. I look forward to connecting with you. And until next time, I hope to see you around the neighborhood.